Don't be afraid to learn, and don't be afraid to lose. Be afraid to take losses, because there's no such thing of, oh yeah, boom, getting something right first time it's gonna go right. And even if it goes better than you expected, you're always gonna tweak things or not know this side of the business or not know that side of the business. One thing that I learned, yeah, the past 7 years, over 7 years, in March, I would have been out of prison for 8 years. We thank God, almost a decade. See, when you're doing multiple things, it don't work. It don't work. This year was the first year that I focused on myself and I focused on one thing. And when I say one thing, you gotta understand you have the main source. So just say the YouTube is the main infrastructure. Then you have a community. So whatever is monthly subscription, whatever. Then you have, do you know what I mean? But you have your main thing. It's your thing. So you have little other things that's attached to that one thing. That will work. They will work on that. Caps or click the link in bio, purchase your merch. Do you know what I mean? Bam, bam. But it's all based on that. But see, before I was starting things and the power of consistency, but I was starting things and not being consistent. And even the reason, like, I'm gonna get into like Wicked and Bad. The reason why even Wicked and Bad is not the reason why Wicked and Bad couldn't be consistent, because it cost too much money. It was costing over £100,000 per fight. Over. And we're paying fighters great, but guess what? We're paying fighters and it's independent. Me and my business partner, Albie, like independent. We're paying, but everything we're doing is independent. And you see, the biggest threat to us was these big companies. You can see it. They saw man's USP. They took man's USP. And they took man's fighters. A lot of man's fighters, they took man's fighters. And it's the game. How can I do a free fight contract when I don't even know I can be consistently doing free fights per show, when I'm taking £80,000 losses, when I'm taking £30,000 losses, when I'm taking 10K losses? And what I realized, the power of, when you look at these boxing platforms, they have the Bet 363 or whatever, these William Hills and whatnot, because they paid huge money to put their logo in. They have these brands that pay money to put their logo on the floor. Bro, my last event was with Smack's Hamburgers. That's man's brethren. They're the only ones that paid 10K to put their logo. And man's fights, man's shows cost over 100K. And then you look at the fighters, they're not even selling the tickets that they need. So it was so hard keeping losing money, building an energy drink, keeping losing money and staying consistent. Now, if you look at even the story of Frank Warren on Creasbury Boxing, bro, there was in millions of debts until Tyson Fury started having these crazy comeback and they started having that breadwinner. But I always look at these platforms as marketing outlets. Like it's like a meet and greet, a networking marketing. You know what I'm trying to say? And you invite all people and it's like a marketing outlet. But what I realized is I wasn't able to stay consistent with that because the capital, bro, it made me broke. I've been broke, made money, been broke, made money. But the reason why I've been broke, because I put money into projects and not my things. Like, so the platform I owned, co-owned, but it wasn't me. So it was based on developing boxers and based on developing boxers, influencers, or people with no following that had half. There were influencer boxers as well, but some of them didn't have no following, from Sunday Smoke. But then for them, it's all about their career. It's a stepping stone. They're not going to stay loyal to Bounce or what Bounce is doing or think of the bigger picture. If they did stay loyal to me, we'll have a 10-year plan. Because the 10-year plan will grow the boxing platform and will grow them into internet sensations, which I've done many times with people. But people don't see that vision and they're not willing to stick around for that vision. They're willing to stay for the check quickly. So when you're building these platforms and you're losing, boxers too, misfits or whatnot. Understand when you're getting other fighters, bro. Fighters don't even want to promote their own fight. They just care about the fighting fee. So when they've sold 3 tickets and 5 tickets, but they're saying, oh yeah, I want 10K. And man's paid fighters 10K and they've only sold 5 tickets. Understand that. And we've had to learn, and we've lost over $1 million worth of illegal streams. There was a time when someone illegal streamed Mine and Arms this fight, and they charged £1 a stream, and they had 70,000 people in the stream, and they made £70,000. You get it? And that was our culture, by the way. They was like, right, I'm not paying this, let me pay this. So I've had to deal with things that way, with learning lessons, moving over to Dubai, working at a hedge fund. You know what I mean? Heading this department, understanding, man's putting all my eggs in one bowl. When everything goes wrong, nearly lucky that I got out. Do you know what I mean? Started focusing on my soul, or it would have rubbed itself, or it would rub me out. Having to start again. Now it's starting again. Understanding, your own IP, ownership, bro. Forget about getting invited to all these mad places, bro. If they do, amazing, thank you. But understand ownership. Understand the power. You live over here. Every 3-4 months, invest in off-plan. Forget about the high-end parties, the raves, the cars, the jewelry, the clothes. Invest in off-plan. Off-plan. 5 years, 50 off-plans. This one's working. This one's grown by 50%, 100%, 10%, 20%. Set yourself up, but stay consistent. What I realize is I used to put my energy into people a lot. Put my energy into people, develop people, and always just get backstabbed. Then I look back and I have multiple fighters hitting me up like, oh, is WickedNBad coming back? Yeah, WickedNBad's coming back. But it's coming back. It's coming back when the man's ready. When I know it's never gonna go again. But at the moment, it's about bouncer. It's bouncer. Yo, bro, I got this opportunity. Nah, it's bouncer, bro. Yo, bro, can you post this on your story? Nah, bro. Dave or Stormzy wouldn't post this on their stories. I'm not posting this on my story. Sorry. If I see something that I actually rate, I'll do a YouTube about it. But right now, it's about bouncer. Right now, it's always about bouncer. Right now, if it makes sense for me, it's about me. If the partnership makes sense, it's about me. Now, soon, I've got one of the biggest insurance companies that gets cars. And a close friend of mine owns it. One of the biggest. After, 3 minutes on the phone, you can see you can get accepted for the insurance. Get me? It's regulated by the top. Do you know what I mean? HMRC, not HMRC. It's regulated by the top people. And in my head, I was like, yeah, that is the correct partnership. Do you know what I mean? That works best for me, because at the same time, it's ownership. At the same time, a great relationship with my brethren that's built a crazy multi-million pound company. And to be honest, it's patting my mum. Like, my mum's so happy. So, and I thought, yeah, do you know what? But it's ownership, knowing what partnerships that you do. You know what I mean? And when you're in positions and you're dropping so much content, and that you have people always knocking on the door for sponsorship or this, and not all sponsorship is good sponsorship. Not all money is good money. You have to understand that. You don't take the check all the time, because what man's building here is you want to make sure that and the word was FCA regulated. You see, when you're FCA regulated, no one can't chat to you. You are FCA regulated, bro. That is the highest body board ever. When you hear companies FCA regulated and not know whitelist, or that company's FCA regulated and this is the mirror to that company. No, when you hear a company's FCA regulated, bam, there's no chats. Okay, boom, everything's across the board. You go to a company that's FCA regulated. Anyway, what I was saying, I can't remember. I just lost my train of thought. But what I'm saying is, not all money is good money. And I realize when you make money and you have money sitting down, Make sure you make the right investments. You don't need to have your money just sitting down there. Invest in within 3 to 4 years, 5 years, your life will completely change just from the right investments. Money makes money. You get me? Start with that, take that out, do that, make the right decisions and just dumb down and just focus on what man's doing. Focus. And that's the frequency that man's on right now. Now, my 9 a.m. videos that I post, because it's like, these are more of like, you'll see my mindset or my mood or my energy, and it'll get you in the mood of getting up and focusing. I want you to know, WickedNBad, one show, get me, we lost $1 million worth of money in streams. Next show, and even that show, we lost about 10K, but it wasn't that bad. Next show, we lost 30K. Next show, we lost 80K. Get me? And we're just dealing with loads of not loyal fighters that now they're not even fighting no more because they don't have the opportunity. And this is what I mean. But what I realized was, where I was doing that and that, I was like, I just needed to dumb down and focus on one thing. And now it's just like YouTube. And people can't believe how much content that man's producing to go out. Bro, go and look at the live streamers, bro. Streamers, their content is crazy. Go watch Sam Ham. Go watch Tyrone 1MC. The reason why I always mention these, because I learned a lot from them. They stream 6, 7, 8, 10 hours. You think I do this? This is not 10 hours. You get me? And plus, my cheat code is the maddest thing. I'm up at 5 in the morning. Now it's a 4 hours clock difference in the UK. That's 1 in the morning. You're not going to sleep. I'm up. Do you know what I mean? I'm done. By the time I'm done with all my videos, it's like, to you lot, it's like 7 in the morning. Do you know what I'm trying to say? You lot are waking up. But what I'm trying to say is, streamers' work rate is crazy. I don't stream. I put together this, put together that, watch that. Yeah, it takes more time watching things and placing things and getting the right information. But a lot of things is mindset, innit? So I will look at something and give you my honest opinion on that and my mindset around it. Now it's for you lot in the comments to be like, I don't agree, or I say it like this, or I agree, or, do you know what I'm trying to say? We're in a community. This is our community. Whether our community is our community. Some things you're going to agree with me. Some things you're not going to agree with me. That's our community. And that's normal. Sometimes you might have an argument with your brother, and the next morning, you might, yeah, cool. It was wrong for that, man. It pissing me off. And that's how I want you guys. Us just to be normal, authentic, normal. That's it. And I will always serve for you lot. I will always serve for independence. I will always serve for independence. Understand? I will always serve for independence and what's right. You get me? One thing I have learned, and one thing I do know, one thing that I'm not stupid of, where I live is very political and just other areas. So it's like, I'm not stupid, bro. Like, sometimes it's like, people will try to police you with the stuff, what you should be speaking about and whatnot. And I don't get too crazy into politics. I just don't do it. Get me? For obvious reasons. The quickest way you can be silenced and not have nothing. You get me? Oh yeah, I done that one good deed. No. You do actions behind the scenes. Period. You do actions behind the scenes. Religion, not really in the religious war. Get me? I have a Christian brother. I have a Jewish brother. They're my brothers. Like, if I have a great relationship with you, I have a great relationship. Don't tell me anything about religion. Don't care about that. Don't care about that. There's a lot of injustice. It's the actions that you do. That's me personally. Race, don't project no race to me. Don't care about that. Don't care about black women, black men fighting each other. I love everyone. I love all women. I don't care about none of that. Don't project that. That's not my mindset. I ain't got that toxic mindset. We all got toxic. We like gossip. We like drama. I react to drama, gossip. But at the same time, there needs to be an element of good mindset and not moving oblivious to things. You know what I'm trying to say? That's just me personally. But yeah, like I said, Focus on one thing, do one thing, focus on yourself. You get me? And keep on pushing, man. And keep on pushing. And understand nothing don't come easy. I'm posting 6 videos a day, guys. The industry, I remember my brother Z was like, yeah, post 1 video, 1 vlog a week. 1 vlog a week? I'm posting 6 bits of content a day. I ain't posting 1 vlog a week. 1 vlog a week. Time to turn this up. I'm posting 6 a day. I'm giving you real, authentic, raw. Get up out of your bed, it's 9 a.m. You get up out of your bed. If I change this to 8 a.m., bro, I don't want to see you lot in your bed. Get up out of your bed, it's 9 a.m. 9 a.m. You lot shouldn't be in bed. If you made it in life, have a lie, man. You get me? It's 9 a.m. Get up out of your bed. So yeah, and I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you, dude. I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you. Get up out of your bed. If you're lying in your bed, Ackhiii or miss, get up out of your bed now. Anyway, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Peace.